Mm. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna go ahead and say, I guess this is gonna be my first blog, or you know whatever it is they call it, right? And it's just based solely right on my opinion, right? And I think with this one, it's gonna be about drill music, right? It's gonna be about the whole Little Dirt situation and what's going on. Me myself, I'm older, right? I'm in my 40s, late 40s. So I grew up in the era, when they was rapping. Yeah, it was about, it was more about dope. Yeah, it was about, killing and stuff. But I'm saying for the most part, you know, um, it was big, dope boy status, right? And and I'm gonna say this, right? That you know, music does have influence, a huge influence on the culture, right? And the people that it touches, right? Because think about it, growing up, our era, right? Dope boy era, trap boy era, right? Everybody wanted to be the dope boy, right? Think about it. We all wanted to be fresh. The watches, the chains, we was out there, you know, moving work, right? For the most part, right? Probably some of us, or a large part of us probably really wasn't doing it, right? Um, but for the most part, the people that was influenced by it, right? Let me say that they was out there moving dope, right? Selling dope, trying to be a dope boy, right? Trying to pop bottles, stuff of that nature, right? Um, Now you got these artists, right? That's what they're talking about. They're talking about drilling. They're talking about going on hits, right? They're talking about, you know, popping folks, right? So now you got these kids that are mimicking it, right? When it got the Shiesties, right? When it got the Miris, right? When it got the put the switches on, on the gens and all that, right? They mimicked it, and now that's, the era that we're in, right? It's the drill music era, and this is what these kids are mimicking, right? Everybody wants to be a killer. Everybody wants to have ops. Everybody, you know, wants to be known as a demon, right? If, you're into the word, right? This was already spoken. You know what I mean? It's already discussed. It was all, as Nas would say, it's all written, right? Do your homework. That's what they call dudes say. J Main say, do your homework, right? Um, it was all. This is all written. You know, um, sexuality wise, right? People, confused about, their, sexuality, stuff like that, right? It's all in that book. It's all written, right? We're going through those times, right? So yes, the music influences 1,000%, right? But it's one of them situations where all this was already written, right? And it's signs to get right. Um, get right with yourself, your higher power, whatever it is, right? Um, you don't have to be a religious person, right, to live right. And just do the right things. I think that the times that we're in right now, right, call for doing the right things, right? So, um, like I said, excuse me, it's my first video. I probably will get better in time, right? You know, I feel like this is, this is what they're calling me to at this time, right? So I'm gonna try it, right? I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna be successful, right, at doing this, and doing this by saying just having conversations, right? And I hope that I gain a following, right? Because and we can communicate, right? Go back and forth, whatever, and comments, hit me up, right? And just have conversations about what's going on, adult conversations, right? Because everybody's entitled to their opinion, right? So you don't have to agree with what everybody says, right? Because we're entitled to that. We just have to be respectful of somebody else's opinion. Once again, my opinion, right? I listen to drill, right? Unfortunately, right? May the man upstairs forgive me, right? Because it's the beats I like. I do like the beats. I like the way they they ride it, right? The cadence, I like the music, right? I don't like the culture, you know. Um, and I think that you could still make, you know, like a movie, right? We can watch movies, enjoy them, right? And know that these people are actors, right? Now in this hip hop scene, it's like if you're an actor, you're getting blackballed. People ain't gonna buy it, right? Because you're not real, right? As they say, you're not practicing what you're preaching, right? We need to shift in the direction, right? Of yes, it's gonna be just entertainment, right? These people are actors, and we can understand that they're actors and not judge them by it, right? Let them make good music, right? And let's not criticize them because they're not really out there doing it. That's the direction that we need to shift in, right? We need to shift in the direction that it's okay to rap about something, right? And not really be doing it. It's cool, right? Because that's just a story, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, right? You know, I think there's a lot of us that like the music, right? Just don't like what comes along with it. So is it safe to say let's go ahead and shift in that direction where it's okay to not live what you rap about, right? I think Von started it with YB, cat rap, or that's cap in your rap, right? Let's shift it, folks, and let's make it now. Starting with whatever little group we're gonna get here, we're shifting that focus, right, to hey, it's alright to have caps in your raps. We just like, the beat. We like the flow, right? It's cool. You don't have to go out there and prove it, right? Alright, you know what I mean? I'm gonna try to keep dropping these gems on the, people pick up. I don't want to be like these other bloggers. I don't want to do investigative stuff. I don't, want to be, for lack of a better word, do the police job or, that's what they get paid for, right? I'm not going to dig through people's crimes. I just strictly want to talk about and have different conversations. The next conversation might be completely about something else. This one that I'm starting with is going to be about, this topic, the drill topic and culture. If this catches on, please like, subscribe, right, and drop a comment. All right, dog. See y'all later.